Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and this is your weekly sacred check-in through the voice of the runes. This week we arrive in a moment of stillness, a clearing in the forest path, not quite a summit, not yet a descent, a valley between those peaks where the wind slows and the soul has space to listen, to integrate. Next week brings a full moon in Aquarius, shining a light on collective truth and liberation and the higher mind. Mercury stations direct in Leo on the 11th, finally unsticking our voice, our expression, and our desire to be seen authentically. Mars enters Libra on the 6th, shifting our willpower into relational and balanced motion. But this week, it's the breath between the movements. The stars ask us to pause and gather, to tend what's already in motion, to pivot gently, refine our direction, and root into presence before energy accelerates us once more. In numerology, we're passing through a number 6 week, offering harmony, responsibility, and inner alignment. This supports choices made from integrity, not from fear. The runes carry the ancient knowing through the veil. They speak not of what is loud, but what is true. Let's have a listen.
Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Coming in your energetic past here, we have Sawilo, a lot of good energies, feel-good energies, shining like the sun. The sun's light, everything that it touches, it's blessed. It gives that light, that security with the light and the warmth, right? And the vitamins, the nutrients through that. The sun shines on everybody and everything, regardless, no judgment, no discernment, just embodying the radiant, successful, exuberant energy of abundance and success. So this is you. This is you in the recent past here. A lot of luck, a lot of abundance, a lot of good fortune, like the Midas touch, like feeling very fortunate and feeling like your sunshiny, beautiful, fiery self, Sagittarius. All right, let's go into your rune for the energetic now. Taking what resonates here, please leave what doesn't. The rune for the now is more fire energy. This is Kinaz. This is one of my favorite runes, everybody. All right, so Kinaz is that lantern, the torch. It literally means torch. This is the light that illuminates the path for others and simultaneously for yourself. The message here is to practice what we preach. Lead by example. This is like the Pac-Man energy, gobbling up all those dots, right? You got Pac-Man gobbling up some dots right there. So with that, we have that you always want to go, 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 manifest. That's very manifestation. All the wands energy in the tarot. That's that epitome of the fire. You are very much into from your success and everything that you've been experienced in your recent past here, Sagittarius. You're moving forward with a lot of that. You are trailblazing with this. When I say practice what we preach here, because of that lantern, right? Because of the lantern that illuminates the path for others and so too ourselves, right? The advice that we give for others, what we see in other people is a reflection of a part of ourselves. So when we're giving, especially us healers, myself included, I am not object to any of this. I practice this diligently. Anything that I prescribe, any advice that I give, I'm looking within myself to see where that came from, to see why I said that, and to see if I need to address those aspects within myself as well. So practice what we preach. Take your own medicine. Trailblazing as a way. You're leading by example. Beautiful stuff. Let's get your energetic rune for the near future. This is Yera. Yera is an irreversible rune. These are, these two are irreversible. This manifestation can go any way, really. And it's all in how holistically you really are approaching this, how much in flow and how healthy your manifestations are for your tribe, yourself, your collective. That determines your harvest. So Yera here, the harvest rune, is Yeah, it's the endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously. It's like the world card. What goes around comes around. Everything to its season, reason, rhyme, and place. Rhyme and reason. Yeah, you know what I mean. I was just tripping up on my words a little bit there. So at the end of the year, when we harvest, we take evaluation of the crop. Did I plant enough seed? Did I plant the right kind of seed? Did I nurture it enough? Was the crop secure? Right? Do I have enough to last these next energies? Do I need to adjust tactic for next season? A lot of these questions, evaluation. So this is like a lot of an assessment period, especially towards the end of the week here for you, Sagittarius. So right now, very much success, jovialness, Midas touch. You want to just steamroll ahead. Towards the end of the week, things slow down. You're a bit more reflective, learning lessons, evaluations. All right, this could be also calling your solar return for your harvest. Let's get your influence for the energetic now. Influence for the energetic now is Odin's rune. You're the first one to get that this week. Last week, I got it tons. So this week, I will definitely get that rune of clarity, again, from a completely different rune set here for you, Sagittarius. But Odin's rune is like the patch over Odin's eye that is indicative of something that's hidden from you or something that you already know. This torch illuminating the path, either something that's being deliberately hidden from this manifestation from you or something that you already know. With all this light that's around you, with all this knowledge and manifestation, all this fire around you, that scares some energies, and they're going to want to hide from that. Also, the other energies are going to celebrate you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Do you want to be in a confirmation bias? Or do you want to actually manifest new things? So these are all really big things to contend with. So with the influence, I think this is more of the unknown, the intangible, I can't quite put my finger on it, what I'm manifesting here. So we're going to definitely get that rune of clarity at the very end, but let's get your advice for the now first. Yeah. Transmute, this is irreversible rune of Dagas. This is like that temperance card in tarot. Dagas means day. This is literally a transmutation from night into day. It's that drastic. You have the infinite clarity with that pause, like you're looking from above, like the ultimate observer. Like you have that hourglass tipped on its side, and this is that moment out of time where you get to have like, aha, and that's, you're learning your lessons. That's where I get to molt and come out of this chrysalis. I get to manifest. This is more fire energy, by the way. Day, trailblazing, holding a lantern. You're very much like embodying a lot of fire energy, Sagittarius. Wow. Something has you lit up, and I'm very curious what it is. Let me know in the comments below what this is for you. But let this change occur is what this message is. Let this metamorphosis, this true divine alchemy take place. If you haven't read like the Kabbalah, the Kabbalah, or also the Hermetic principles, definitely check those out because this is going to really help you, I feel. The Kabbalion is the name of the book. Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great. Read more text about that and the Hermetic principles. There's 7. That'll really help with your manifestation, your clarity from what is hidden from you, your clarity right now, and your transmutation, your true divine alchemy. So the Kabbalion talks about that true divine alchemy. Actually, Hermes was deified by pharaohs. So definitely a lot of wisdom worth looking into. I'm not trying to over suggest it. This is just how passionate I am. Look at your outcome, Sagittarius. We have Naughties. You're going down the path and you have that log in the path, and then the rest of the path there. So in any other position, it's like addressing your needs, constraints, limitations. But in the outcome, it's having those needs, constraints, limitations comprehended and met. So what are perceived wants versus actual needs? What are perceived failures versus actual lessons? What are perceived limitations versus actual limitations? The sky's the limit. You are trailblazing here. All right. I think you're going to burn away whatever log is in your path and just break on through to the other side and get to your harvest. I think you are in getting things done mode. Something lit a fire in you. Let's see what that is. Let's see what lit a fire in you, Sagittarius. The Rune of Clarity. Unveiling mysteries, Pertho. Yeah, you took an energetic leap. Pertho's the Gambler's Cup. You've been initiated. Right, so this Gambler's Cup is like a friendly competition, right? Or like a board game. You could even say, or like a pregnancy, where we're pretty sure we know how it ends, right? Or excuse me, how it begins, right? Like with an agreement, with a conception, right? And then we want the best possible outcome. We don't know what the outcome is. We have a pretty good guess, but you don't know. That's just it. You don't know. This is a mystery. It's something hidden from you, unveiling mysteries. So this is really interesting, Sagittarius. You've been learning something. You've been unveiling a mystery, taking an energetic leap. This is divine saying, like, look, take that leap. I got you. I'm going to catch you. And I think you're trusting that. You're kind of going through this initiation process, through that whole energy of Pertho. We start off facing that one direction, right? And then we take twists and turns, trying to steer the outcome, trying to manifest, right? Trying to gobble up those dots and steer that possible clarity, needs met, the good harvest, whatever, the outcome, the best possible outcome. And you always end up with a shifted perspective. You've been initiated. Something within you has been like a switch has been turned on, and you are lit AF right now, and you definitely have the keys for your success in your hand. What are you going to do with them? Let me know in the comments below, Sagittarius. This is beautiful. Throughout this, though, you have the possibility of your needs, constraints, limitations being met, or looking forward to more of them. Choice is up to you. Always is. Let's get your chakra token. Chakra token here today is for the sacral chakra. Boy, that's been coming up really evident. Sacral and third eye, I've been getting a lot. Solar plexus, but sacral the most. So a lot of people doing a lot of lower chakra work this week with the sacral chakra here. It's the beautiful orange color. There's also like a salmon or white would also complement that as well. Okay, so the sacral chakra is located just below the navel, and it relates to your sexuality, creativity, intimacy, and pleasure. If you feel sexual repression, lack of creativity, intimacy issues, or you're someone who emotionally isolates yourself, then you'd be someone who needs to work on their sacral chakra. Listening to the solfeggio frequency of 417 hertz will help elicit more openness, creativity, and sensuality. As a result, you'll experience more pleasure and harmony, clarity. You're manifesting. This is going to help you create. You want to create? There you go. You want to transmute? There you go. You want a good harvest? There you go. You want to have your needs met creatively? There you go. I can't make this stuff up for you, Sagittarius. Like, the choice is up to you. 100, 1,000%, whatever. Okay, mantra is VAM, V-A-M. And the mudra, we're going to make like an interesting little set of binoculars. So we're tucking our thumbs under the index and the middle fingers. We're bringing those together and touching the tips of the ring finger and the pinky finger and bringing our wrists down together. So when we're done, it looks almost like, maybe a rabbit, bunny, but I like to see them as maybe binoculars. You can hold them up to your eyes and pretend you're binoculars. You got the antennas up there. Anyway, you set this in your lap. This is the hand mudra, no discomfort. You don't want any discomfort in a mudra. Set this in your lap, humming the mantra VAM, V-A-M, imagining the beautiful orange colors emanating from your sacral chakra while listening to the 417 hertz solfeggio frequency. Beautiful stuff here for you, Sagittarius. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.